Good afternoon.
Can we start with the injury situation, particularly David Silva?
Well, injuries, we have David Silva, we have Jesus Navas, and Nastasic that continue with his injury. All the other players are fit. David continue with his pain in his ankle. He's working, he's improving. Also, Jesus Navas has problem in his ankle.
What's the chances of Silva being fit for this weekend?
No. The three players that are injured are not fit for this weekend. The three of them.
How much longer for Silva, do you think?
We don't know how much long will be, but not for this weekend.
How good is it to have Sergio Aguero back and looking sharp again?
Well, it's very good because Kun, I always say, is a top player. He makes important difference. We managed to play a lot of games. I think that 12 or 13 games without him, but always he's very important for the team.
I know you said that you're not looking at next season yet, but you've been heavily linked with Bakary Sagna today. Is there anything in that one?
I repeat exactly the same answer that I said all the other times that you asked me the same question. I cannot talk about rumors or all the names that coming here, that are coming here and that are going out from here.
An interesting line from Michel Platini today saying that if City are found guilty of any financial fair play breaches, there won't be any problem with them playing in Europe next season. That must come as a relief to you. Do you work closely with the owners when it comes to financial decisions?
No, really in that sense not, because I felt that here inside the club nobody was fair that we can be suspended for the next year. So it's an issue I don't know much about that, so I can't say more.
The big news story of the week is down the road at Manchester United with David Moyes getting sacked. What did you make of that decision and how it was handled by the club?
Well, it's a pity for David Moyes because I think he's a very good manager. That's why the Manchester United choose him for continuing the work that Alex Ferguson did so many years. But I don't know really the reasons that they have. But I think that it's not good, always not good for the club to take a manager that has contract, adding that he's just starting his work, a very difficult work after Alex Ferguson, and a contract for 6 years.
Crystal Palace this time around, and they've had 5 wins in a row, including Chelsea and Everton. How difficult is it going to be?
Very difficult because it's a good team. They are playing very well. Here at Etihad also was a very difficult game for us. We just beat them 1-0. So I'm sure that we must need to do a very good game if we want to win.
And you have to try and keep the pressure on Liverpool. What do you make of the comments that Jose Mourinho has said about fielding a weakened team at Anfield this weekend?
No, I don't know what the Chelsea or other teams are they going to do in the future. For us, the only important thing and the only thing that we can do is try to win our game. Is that what we are going to try from now till the end of the season.
Well, can I just ask you on that point? Is it fair if other teams aren't pushing their best teams out? Is it fair on Manchester City?
I think that every team try to make the best thing for their team. I don't know if the other teams are damaged for that reason, or really it's not. I think it's not a thing that is not our important. The only important thing for us, I repeat, is to win our game.
Sure. Do you view Liverpool as the clear favourites?
Pardon?
Do you view Liverpool the clear favourites to win the Premier League?
They have to win their 3 last games. If they win the 3 games, of course, because they are at the top of the table and they have the advantage that in the moment that we lost the game against Liverpool, they have the chances the first chances to win it. But for that, they must win the last 3 games.
Do you feel that your players still have that belief that they can win the league?
Of course, they have. All of them have. They believe that. I think that everyone that have been working in football knows that in football everything can happen, and easy in the last games where the pressure is a lot.
And how do you feel that City have been over the last few games? There was obviously the disappointment of the Sunderland game, Liverpool and everything else. But with putting that right, do you feel that you are back on track now with these final few games?
Well, I think that in the last 3 games against Liverpool, I think that we play very well. I don't know. I don't want always to have different reasons to try to have excuse about the result, but it was a very special game for Liverpool in that day. So we lost 3-2, but I don't think that we played bad or we deserve to lose. I think there was a lot of decisions, a very important decision was not for our team. Against Sunderland, well, normally maybe we couldn't recover such important game in 3 days, but with a couple of days more we recover and we play, I think, very well the last game here with West Bromwich. That's why our duty now is to try to finish playing the way we did the whole year and try to win the last 4 games that we have to play.
How impressed have you been with the work that Tony Pulis has done with Palace?
I think he's doing very well, a very good job. I think he has a second round, one of the best teams of the second round, so I congratulate him.
And we've seen managerial changes, of course, and now over the road there's been a change there, of course, which you mentioned, disappointment for David Moyes. But do you think that a young player coach can step into that role at the likes of Ryan Giggs at Manchester United? Is that possible?
No, really, I don't have the authority, and I have a lot of more things important things to have here in Manchester City to think about what is the best thing to action of Manchester United. So really, it's not an answer I can answer.
Just a final point. There is obviously just a few games left of the season. Then City will go on a tour. The England players in the camp, the likes of Joe Hart, James Milner, will they get a break, do you believe, before Roy Hodgson assembles his squad?
I think that all the players that are in the national squad the last game that they will play will be on May 11th.
Basically, what we're going to do is you're going to disappear in a cloud of smoke. But you're not going to disappear right now. I'm going to make you disappear when we do the edit.